Hi, given the unprecedented situation we all find ourselves in currently, I thought I would take it upon myself to put out a little drum workout routine each day. Not necessarily a routine, but some things that you might be familiar with, other things will hopefully be new to you. But I haven't got a specific set of things I'm going to go through over the next potentially 21 days. But I'm going to attempt to come in and do something every day. So a lot of what we'll hopefully go through will be things that you perhaps want to take a look at. So if you've got any suggestions in that respect, leave it in the comments below any of the videos, and I'll try to stay on top of those and see where it leads us in terms of things that we want to cover. So we're going to kick things off here on day one with a routine just to get the hands moving. I have to say I haven't done a great deal of playing the last 2 or 3 months for various reasons, and so I thought this would perhaps benefit me as well. And so we're going to look through a few different stickings, some of which will hopefully be familiar to you. Others might be new, but then it gives you something to do with all this time we've got on our hands. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play some single paradiddles, and all of these stickings we're going to play, we're going to try and maintain a real wide difference in the dynamics. So just some single paradiddles, right, left, right, left, left. Yes, I'm left-handed, and yes, I'll switch all of the stickings right-handed as I say them. I just do it instinctively now. So that's a right and that's a left. Most of you will be familiar with a single paradiddle, but let's just get the blood flowing and put the accents onto the toms or onto the cymbals or just various parts of the kit. If you're going to put it under a cymbal or a hat, drop a kick drum with it. Okay, so next up we're going to try a double paradiddle. So basically putting 2 single strokes on the front of a paradiddle. And we're going to accent the first 2 rights and the first 2 lefts of each group of 6. So from a technique perspective, you might want to think of that first accent as a full stroke in terms of rebounding off the drum, ready to play the second accent. Okay, so where this gets interesting, we're going to combine those 2 previous stickings. So we're going to play 2 double paradiddles, if you want to think of it like that. So 6, 6, or a whole double paradiddle, and 1/2 of a paradiddle. This is a classic Chapin exercise. And basically, by putting that half a paradiddle on the end, it switches hands. So your accents are going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. Once that's feeling comfortable, perhaps on a pad, it's a nice next step is to take it to the kit. We're going to step the hi-hats, thinking of the sticking as being 16th notes. So you'll have 2 bars, and we're going to step quarter notes. And now we're going to move the accents to the cymbals. So now we're into the realms of 4-way coordination. So just to isolate them, your feet are going to be playing So if that's not challenge enough, a couple of extra things that you can try would be to change the sticking. So instead of a double paradiddle, we'll play a paradiddle diddle. So still a 6-note sticking, but now it stays in the hand you start it in. So if I lead with this hand, for you it's going to be right, left, right, right, left, left. So again, from a technique perspective, you want to be coming up. If you're going right, left, right, right, you want to be moving upwards on that right, right. A lot of drummers tend to be reasonably comfortable playing that figure that way, but the wheels tend to fall off when they try and play it leading with the opposite hand. So make sure you put a bit of time in doing this leading with the left hand. It's a great workout for a weaker left hand. And once again, we'll combine that with a half paradiddle. So 2 paradiddle diddles, 1 half of a paradiddle. So now your accents are going to go right, 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 left, left, left. Starting to warm up a little bit now. Final little challenge. This isn't a rudiment per se, but we're just going to try a new 6-note sticking, which is just going to be right, left, left, right, left, left. But instead of accenting all the rights, you alternate between an accented and unaccented note. So your right hand, beg your pardon, will be moving down, up. So a great challenge for the sort of touch, if you like, there is when you're heading away off the snare drum, when you're coming back to the snare, it's a very light upstroke. And obviously the further you're moving away, the more of a challenge that becomes, because you need, although that's an upstroke, the sound has to blend with the double strokes that you're playing in your left hand. And of course we need that the opposite way as well. So left, right, right, left, right, right. Okay, so your final challenge on this day one, you probably see it coming, is we're going to play 2 of those groups of 6 and 1 half of a paradiddle. So the hand that's leading, you're going to get this kind of sound and feel. So you get a right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 left. Okay, so that concludes this lesson on day one. Hopefully you'll find that useful. I've used those exercises for probably over 30 years and still use them for warm-ups. I've found them massively beneficial. So what are we going to do tomorrow? I've got no idea. I'm going to leave it to see if anyone leaves something in the comments in terms of something that you'd like to look at. I can always dig something out. We've got another 20 or so days ahead of us. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 2.